All right, we are approaching fall on Sunday, kind of our faux fall. You know, it's meaningless here. So we are on the hunt for a real cold front because we are getting closer to the time of year where we start to see at least a semblance of a cold front. Late September, certainly into October. Hoping maybe we can squeeze one out before the end of the month. Where's the colder air? Well, it's still bottled up more into western Canada, northwestern Canada, and in Alaska. Temperatures 40s, 50s. That would really send in a surge of more of a fall feel. Well, where is that air mass going to go? We can kind of watch the progression of it farther to the south and southeast over the coming days. Here we go into early next week. We stay on the warm side, but here comes a deep upper trough right out of western and central Canada. So this would bring down a cold front. The problem is this is now 10 days out. Any real confidence in our forecast really don't go beyond 10 days. Well, what do the climate models say? Well, in the 8 to 14 day forecast, kind of going toward the end of the month, basically a slightly better likelihood for temperatures to stay above normal, which would mean that front doesn't really make it. Hopefully things change and maybe the upper pattern will shift a little bit farther south as we get toward the end of the week. But the point of that is, at least in the next 7 days, no real cold fronts coming, maybe toward the end of that forecast period, which would kind of put us toward almost the end of September. So no early fronts, certainly, maybe right on time as we wrap up the month. Rain on radar, had a few showers that were down along the coastline, Morgan City, and those are now gone, and mostly clear skies. And I tell you what, the full moon is gorgeous, and there is again a slight partial eclipse. We're looking at like less than 8% of the moon. If you look at the top of it, it's kind of at a little tip. There is a bit of a shadow. So we're looking at a very partial eclipse at the moment. Now our cameras don't really see it very well, but go outside and check it. I'll give you a second. All right, you saw it? All right, good. Right now outside 80 degrees. It is still muggy with a dew point of 74 and the humidity unfortunately not going anywhere through the week. But maybe by Friday and this weekend, a slight drop in humidity. Temperatures are in the 70s, low 80s outside right now. Dew points are still high. But it does look like we're going to get kind of a weak semi-front to move in Thursday and then bringing in some slightly less humid air for Friday. Nothing dramatic. Still have this weak upper system that has created our rainfall during the day today, kind of allowed for about 50 to 60% rain coverage. It'll still be around tomorrow, but a little bit weaker, and rain chances tomorrow far less, about 20–30%. As we go into Thursday, Friday, again, we kind of get that surge of slightly drier air. Again, not expecting anything dramatic, but it does look like maybe a little bit more comfortable for this coming weekend. Out in the tropics, we have Gordon, which looks like it could try and redevelop. Right now, it is no longer a named system, and the area that we're going to be watching is not there yet. So the models are going to be all over the place. I was just looking at the latest of the GFS ensemble. Most of the ensemble members take it toward Florida. There was one or two that tried to move it more toward the west. The most recent models don't even do that anymore, with all of them indicating Florida. Again, there is a lot that is going to happen with a system that is not even there and may never develop. And as of right now, Hurricane Center is only giving it a 20% chance of forming. Again, a few isolated showers tomorrow, Thursday, less humid, but staying very warm as we start fall.